Hello everyone, like and subscribe to my channel. Peace, victory, hand.
Welcome to Averno City. It may look peaceful from here, but trust me, it's rotten to the bone. That's where we come in. Averno's finest. We swore an oath to protect this city, to look out for the citizens walking those streets below. There's bad guys, and there's good guys. And then there's us, all balancing on a knife edge, fighting each other just to survive. But it's a fight we're losing, and everybody knows it. We're understaffed, underpaid, and overworked. Worse than that, we got targets on our backs, and every low-life punk and thug thinks they can take aim. Heck, a few of us might even deserve those targets. Not all of Averno's finest are that fine. We got our fair share of rot, too. What good is an oath of honor if you got no honor to betray? But me, I believe in the badge. That chunk of metal means something. And hey, some days the good guys come out on top. But most days not so much. All the while, the fight rages on. The lucky ones get a flag and a plaque. The unlucky ones get a flag and a 21-gun salute. Why do we do it? Truth is, for some of us it's all we know. But for others, it's in our blood.
And they remain at large. Chandler, Sayers, you're covering downtown.
You got it, boss.
All right, I know you're dying to get out there.
Can't wait.
But before you all charge into the blue, I want to introduce you to our newest tender lamb, fresh out of the...
Bah! Where's Bo Peep when you need her?
Yeah, I could tell you where she was last night.
This officer graduated from the academy at the top of his class.
Yeah, that and 50 cents will get you a cup of coffee.
And Nick Cordell Jr.
What? No, what?
Will obviously have some big shoes to fill.
Jesus, what the...
Seriously?
They assigned him...
Kowalski, if I don't have to tell anyone in here about the late Chief Cordell, his stellar record, the respect you had for him, his untimely death. I especially don't have to tell Recruit Officer Cordell, who's lived with it every day of the last 5 years. But there is one thing I do want to remind you of. Every single one of you took an oath to protect this city, its residents, and your fellow brothers in blue. I don't care what your last name is, who your daddy was, or who you hang out with on your day off. Our worth comes from what we do, not who we know. I want you to welcome Officer Cordell, but I'm not asking you to take it easy on him.
On it.
Or hard on him. He's a cop, just like you, just like me. We're the ones out there making the hard choices. And those choices are what make us who we are. And Cordell, you're gonna have to learn the streets and the precinct the same way these mooks did.
Yes, sir.
Crystal, absolutely.
Thank you, officers. Lodge Commander.
Appreciated, Chief. Sergeant Kelly,
Yeah, boy.
the rook's with you.
I pulled the last one.
Why do you think I'm giving you this one?
Because I did something in a past life?
You did something. I'll alert them. All right, squad. Let's get out there and make Averno City proud.
Yes, ma'am.
Time to pound pavement.
Come on, Rook. Let's go for a drive. Want to go catch some bad guys? Welcome to the ACPD, kid. Time for our first mission, sustenance. But, don't worry about the fellas. They like to act tough, but that's just because they don't have my natural... I bet you learn all kinds of fancy driving at the academy, but for now, let's just take it slow and steady. Don't want to scratch the paint job on your first day. Swing by the hot dog stand in Chinatown. There's a parking bay there. Good job, rookie. Time for some chow. Ah, tube steak. Breakfast of champions.
The works.
A maximalist. I can respect that. What's the damage?
Leo, my friend, for you, no charge.
Fareed, you old softy. You earn that tip every time. Ah, breathe it in, kid. Best part of the day. Ah, of course you do. We came up through the academy together. Took different paths when we got on the force, though. He wasn't gonna let anything get in his way. And me, well, let's just say...
Central to all units, bank robbery in progress. Mercer ACB Bank on Mercer Street, shots fired.
Ah, Christ on a crutch. Another beautiful moment ruined. Oh well, that's what they're paying us for, right? Central, this is Unit 84, responding code 3.
10-484, be advised, suspects are heavily armed. Approach with caution.
Okay, kid. You wanted the real deal? This is it. Now remember, they get one warning. If they don't throw them down, we take them down. Get ready. Police! Freeze! Drop your weapons! Morons! Doesn't look like they're gonna give us a choice. Light them up! She's shooting! Central, suspect is neutralized. Take her down! Suspect is down. She's shooting! Suspect KIA.
This is Bree Bookman in the ACTV Eye in the Sky, the #1 news chopper in Averno City. We're downtown where police are engaged in a fierce shootout following yet another bank robbery. It's not clear yet whether this is the notorious August gang or... hold on. There's movement at the back of the building. More criminals coming out. They're boarding a vehicle. It's a dark van and it's... oh my goodness! Keep it tuned to ACTV, folks. Looks like we're in for a police pursuit.
Support is standing by.
Need backup at my location.
Acknowledged.
They're in the water! Hold still, damn it! Arrest her!
You have the right to remain silent.
You got this, partner.
You have the right to remain silent.
Central, get the cell ready.
Dispatch, I need an ID check.
Checking database for records. Nothing flagged in the system. They're clear.
Okay, they're sober. Good catch. 84 to Central. We got a 10-15. Pursuit has been terminated.
Copy that, 84. All units stand down. I repeat, stand down.
Whew! You did good, kid. Not everyone handles a pursuit like that on their first day. Oops! Quit struggling. Come on, Cordell. There's someone I want you to meet. Mean Gene? What's today's made?
Misfiled evidence, sloppy dockets, illegible handwriting, contaminated evidence. I'm surprised.
Cordell, meet Eugene.
Eugene Papadopoulos at your service. Did Kelly try the old "you drive, my hip hurts" routine?
Hey.
Thought so. He doesn't tend to lift a finger unless there's a gun drawn or a chance he might get pizza. Anyway, my job's to know where everything is.
We do our best.
Oh, I'm well aware of this unit's, limitations.
You're a peach, Gene.
Wasn't planning on it.
All right, kid. You did good today. But that won't mean a
Morning, Cordell. Tidy work yesterday. Keep that up and you'll be leaving Kelly in the
Love you too, Kowalski.
I know we dropped you right into the thick of it on your first day, but fundamentals...
What she means to say is that parking tickets are how the city...
Come on, Kelly, you know that isn't true. This city hasn't paid its bills in years. Regardless, today is going to be about old-fashioned police work. You're going to walk a beat and maybe straighten out.
Check your handbook for the violations to look out for. Let's go clean up the streets. Let's go find some parking violations. There are 6 different parking violations to look for. Blocking a hydrant, parking in the opposite direction of traffic, too close to a crossing or on the sidewalk. Oh, and of course, parking in the no parking zone. Oh, and don't forget expired parking meters. Just be sure a vehicle is parked illegally before issuing a ticket. You can't take it back. Ah, here's one. Can you see what parking violation this bozo is committing? Come on, let's check some parking meters. People are allowed to use parking bays until the meter expires. When you inspect the meter, 0 minutes remaining means it has expired. It's worth checking the meters at bays that are in use. There's a lot of people who don't like to pay their dues these days. Is it expired? Give him a ticket. Hey, you're getting the hang of this ticketing. You'll come across different crimes as you walk your beat. You could be issuing parking tickets one minute and chasing an armed thug the next. My advice, be prepared for anything. Will you look at this? Write 'em up. You're a natural. Let's carry on. Got eyes on a vandal. Go handle it, kid. Issue the fine and let's get out of here.
Control, check this one for priors.
Received. Checking now. All clear on that search. No criminal history.
Excellent. That handbook will help you stick to the rules. Graffiti is a type of vandalism and only warrants a fine. Picasso there surrendered as soon as he saw us, so we didn't need to arrest him. That said, some criminals like to try their luck. They might throw a few punches, or they might take off. Both of those are arrestable offenses. Even if the initial crime only warrants a fine, once a perp commits an arrestable crime, you gotta make the arrest. There's one. You know what to do. Whoa! Got a wild one here. Try to restrain
You have the
him.
right to remain silent. Dispatch, I need an ID check.
Affirmative. Stand by. 84. No infractions on record.
Call an escort unit to take our suspect to the precinct. Don't worry, you'll still get all the credit for the arrest. Let's walk back to the station, but keep our eyes peeled. Deal with this mope, and then we'll call it a day. Get after him!
You have the right to remain silent. Central, requesting a 1029 on the subject.
Received. Checking now. Nothing flagged in the system. They're clear.
Might as well escort this brain box ourselves. Nice work, Rook. Some might chalk it up to natural talent, but instinct tells me your success today was due to strong mentorship from a true paragon of police work, a guardian of peace, and a shining pillar of hope in a city sorely in need. Right now,
What's the story with the AUG?
they've been around for about 20 years. Started out pushing drugs, but once they got established, they moved into all kinds of stuff. Guns, gambling, counterfeiting, extortion. There's rumors they even got a white-collar arm now. Hell, they hit a goddamn bank yesterday. You know what's even crazier than those clown masks they wear? No one knows who really runs the show.
How long have you been a police officer?
Coming up on 25 years. Did my time as a sharpshooter in Korea, then signed up for the ACPD a couple of years later. Same time as your pops. You could tell right away. Me, though, I keep it simple. Never been any good at playing politics. I just say what's in my head.
You're retiring soon, huh?
Not soon enough. The minute my ticket's punched, I'm out of here. Looking forward to some peace and quiet. No offense. Yeah, just a nice glass of scotch after dinner.
I'll let you head home.
Okay, listen, kid. You're just starting out, and I ain't got long left on the job, so I'm gonna be straight with you. This is a tough shop in a tough town. I seen a lot of kids come out of the academy all fired up about truth and justice and the American way, only to end up either on the take. My advice? Keep your head down. Stick to your beat. Don't piss off the chief. And maybe, just maybe, you'll get to retire.
I hear you.
Ah, come on. You don't gotta humor me, kid. I can see that spark in your eyes. You're your father's son. No mistaking it. If you're waiting for the other humps here at the precinct to step up, I hope you got some time on your hands. Ever since the gangs got to your old man, all the badges have been running scared, and that chased the fight right out of them. Anyway, sorry, I probably shouldn't have said any of that. Oh well, what do you want from Motormouth Kelly?
Hey, Rook. Chief wants to see...
In any case, we're going to need to keep this quiet, even here in the shop. This is not...
Got it.
Ah, Cordell, come in. I want you to meet Detectives Lee and Ferreira, our top investigators working the organized crime.
Heard about your baptism by fire at the bank
Yeah, log 200 more like that, and you'll be a real Averno.
I don't know, look at him. I think he's got it in his bones. It's good to meet you, Cordell. Your pop was one of my heroes.
That'll be all, gentlemen. So, Cordell, it seems your work at the bank the other day turned up a promising lead. We discovered a print on a dropped weapon. It matched someone who was a Mr. Michael McKenzie. Rich guy. Lives in a mansion on the north side. Tactical paid him a visit a few minutes ago, but it seems he was tipped off. Soon as they breached, he sped off out the back. We're
Excuse me, sir. Bird is fueled, ready for wheels up.
Martinez, this is Officer Cordell. He'll be with you on...
A rookie, sir? Is this the right time?
It's the right time for you to...
Yes, sir. See you up top, Cordell.
I authorized you on this mission because I was impressed by your performance at the bank, Cordell.
Let's go, Rook. We don't got all day.
Suspect vehicle was last seen on Fenwick intersection 6.
There he is. Whoa, he is moving.
Hawk 12, maintain position behind target vehicle.
You know how to work a spotlight? Keep it glued to the perp and call in backup as you need it.
Suspect vehicle identified on Fenwick intersection 4.
Keep that spotlight on the suspect. Backup is standing by.
Suspect vehicle was last seen in Litchfield.
84 Adam, requesting backup.
Roger that.
backup here.
Copy that.
Spike strip is ready.
Suspect vehicle identified on Fenwick East.
Tire's punctured, but they're still moving. I need some backup.
84 received. Suspect vehicle was last seen in Litchfield.
Need backup at my location.
Affirmative.
Spike strip is ready.
Calling ground support to catch these guys.
Units in pursuit. Stinger is deployed.
Suspect vehicle last spotted in Brookhaven.
Spike strip effective.
You gonna call backup? Hawk 12 to Central, aerial pursuit has been terminated.
Hawk 12, you are cleared to return to command.
Excellent police work, Cordell. Let's hope he gives us something solid to go on before the August gang.
Kelly, Cordell. Oh,
What's shaking, Kowalski?
why don't you take Cordell out and show him how we handle reckless...
By promoting the cops that do it most?
I'm not kidding around, Kelly. We need collars. The mayor's been making noise about quality of life crimes. It's in...
Let me guess. Election year.
Oh, so you wait till you retire to start paying attention?
It's amazing what almost being a civilian will do. Come on, Rook. You take the wheel, kid. You're only gonna learn this kind of thing by doing it yourself. On vehicle patrols, you want to keep an eye out for speeders and erratic drivers. Drive slow, eyes open. If we see someone breaking the law, I'll guide you.
Keep the traffic moving.
You won't always be able to tell if a car is speeding, which is why we check their speed. If you're struggling to find speeders, the highways are a good bet. You won't always be able to tell if a car is speeding, which is why we check their speed. Get behind a vehicle to check their speed. We got a live one, kid. Get behind them and flip the siren and make them pull over. Check their ID, then issue the fine. In that order.
Dispatch, I need an ID check.
Checking database for records.
Speeding like that deserves a fine.
All clear on that search. No criminal history.
That'll slow him down. Same routine as before. Get on their tail and flip the siren. Okay, go check their ID, but don't issue a fine just yet.
Central, requesting a 1029 on the subject.
Affirmative, stand by.
I smell booze. Ask them to exit the vehicle and then perform a breath test. Now ask them to blow into the breathalyzer. You just got your first DUI, partner. Go ahead and make the arrest.
You have the right
Radio
to
for an
remain
escort
silent.
unit. You won't always be able to tell if a car is speeding, which is why we check their speed. Speeders are out in force today. All you, kid. Don't let him get away!
Close the gap, Booch!
Suspect vehicle identified on Fenwick East. Aata, we have backup in your vicinity. What do you need? Suspect vehicle was last seen on Fenwick North Bay.
Get closer!
Suspect vehicle last spotted on Fenwick intersection 3.
Close the gap, Booch!
Suspect vehicle was last seen on Fenwick intersection 5. Vehicle identified in Ramona.
Get closer!
Suspect vehicle was last seen on Portalo Hill. We have units on standby if required.
Hook 'em and book 'em, kid.
You have the right to remain silent. Dispatch, I need a warrants check on an ID.
Checking database for records. Nothing flagged in the system. They're clear.
Can't outrun the law. What say we run this one downtown ourselves?
10-4.
What are you waiting for? Get him out of the car and into the station.
Kelly, Cordell, Chief wants to see you. He's gonna be at Kavanaugh's. I think that's a...
Oh, come on. We're about to clock out.
Yeah, I don't write the messages. I just read them.
Come on, kid. Guess I'd rather torpedo my evening than...
Thanks for joining us. Now that we're all here, I want to introduce you to Antonio. He's got inside information about the August gang, and he's willing to share.
Just out of the goodness of his own heart, huh?
Let's just say the department has a certain amount of leverage here. Antonio is opting to act in his own...
Jail doesn't suit my delicate constitution.
That's why you won't find me in you...
Gentlemen, let's stow the chatter and get to work. Antonio says he can...
Mr. Nobody.
The question mark.
Oh, he's got a name.
Oh, yeah? And where do we find...
He's holed up in the steel mill. That's been the August gang's main base for the past...
I've mobilized a SWAT unit for tonight. We don't want to risk them moving again. And I'm worried we have some...
No time like the present.
Hell yeah.
Cordell and Kelly, I want you there with Ferreira and Lee as part of the backup squad. Let's suit up and load out. Antonio.
Oh, anything for...
Yeah, whatever you say.
You bet you're at.
Ground team, on me. We'll hold this position by the door and watch for runners. These goons aren't expecting us, so we should catch them off guard. Breach team, begin your approach. Remember, Costa is your primary target. We want him alive. According to our source, he's in a red jacket. On my mark, 3, 2, 1, mark!
Get in there!
a positive ID on the leader, sir. He's in a red jacket.
That's your guy. Remember, we need him along.
Take him down!
Target is down.
Shots fired!
That's one of ours.
Take her down!
Suspect KIA.
He's shooting!
Got a positive ID on the leader, sir. He's in a red jacket.
That's your guy.
He's running.
Police officer.
Target is down.
Shots fired! Take him down! Shots fired!
Suspect down.
She's shooting!
Suspect is down.
Shots fired!
He's running.
You have the right to remain silent. Central, requesting a 1029 on the subject.
Affirmative, stand by. 84, individual is a known felon.
Just relax, will ya? You had a good long while to make trouble out here. Now you're gonna be with us for a good while longer.
You got the wrong guy.
Tell it to the judge, numbnuts.
All right, officers. Organized crime has finished their initial sweep of the steel mill. They have confirmed it was the August Gang's primary... The DA is satisfied that we have enough evidence to prosecute Matthew Costa as the leader of the...
That mean we finally get a little peace and quiet around here?
You know how this works, Sergeant. We take down one scumbag, the rest scramble to fill the void. My gut says the other gangs will be out in force in the coming days, trying to become the new kings of the hill. Our job is to stop them. But that's for tomorrow. Tonight, we sleep the sleep of the... Except you, Cordell. Your father would have been proud of what you did today. I know he inspired you to enlist in the ACPD. And if that...
Thank you, sir.
I've been meaning to clear the air about something else as well. You might have heard things, but... The department did everything we could to track down your father's killer. I headed the investigation myself, but on a case this big, in a town this dirty, no one wants to step forward for fear of catching a bullet. Was it random, intentional, someone sick in the head? We just don't know. Like I said, your father would have been proud to see you in that uniform, and he would have wanted you to focus. Speaking of which, I want you to start working with Detectives Ferreira and Lee on your next shift. They're going to have their hands full with the garbage that will show up and try to fill the August Gang's shoes. And I have a feeling that...
I wish I could say otherwise, but it's a royal mess out there today.
You got it, boss.
Christy, Selby, make sure things stay...
On it.
Cordell, Kelly, Chief wants you to have a chat...
Will do, Kowalski. What do you know, kid? They got you talking to the detectives already.
Hey, Cordell, Kelly, it's good to see you. We're gonna be ramping up our gang enforcement in the coming days based on some strong leads we've been getting. And
The two main gangs in our sights are the Jawheads, my little problem, and Crimson.
While you're out on the beat, we want you to keep your eye out for gang members committing crimes. Once you've resolved the immediate situation, be on the alert.
If you're able to arrest a gang member, you can also find additional clues by searching them. To take these gangs down...
For now, you can leave the paperwork to us. When you find something, take it to Eugene up in the evidence room. He'll link it to our active cases and keep us posted. Once we get enough evidence...
The chief says he wants you in the ocean, but not so deep it's over your head. These might be the biggest operations. That's where you come in. You're on what we like to call run around and deal with crap we don't want a duty. Like talking...
Antonio says he'll pass us info at particular times and places. You'll go pick it up for us. Sometimes it'll be at Kavanaugh's.
Yeah, but thankfully for us, he's your pain in the ass. You want to...
We all did it.
Damn right. Oh, while you're up, go ahead and take this to Eugene in the evidence room. He'll talk you through...
Hey, Cordell. Thanks for bringing this in. I guess now's a good time to talk you through how I keep... Averno's gangs all have a hierarchy. We don't want to go after the big boss before we can make the charges stick. As you gather materials from crime scenes, I'll track the evidence against the gangster's photo. We work our way up the chain. We get the low-level guys, and they lead us to the captain. We get the captain, and they lead... Eventually, we'll have enough of a foundation to target the gang's boss, arrest them. That Crimson Serpent evidence you just gave me is now logged in the right spot. Bring me... Not all of the evidence you gather will be related to the gangs, but anything that connects to an active gangster...
You ready to get going on
How's the investigation going?
Slow. Sometimes I just want these people to get a whole lot less civilized so we could take the gloves off. But that's me. These days it's more paperwork and less battering rams for me, but you get us the goods on these guys?
Tell me what you know about them.
The Serpents have been a player in Averno's drug and arms trade for a few years. Used to be all Chinese, but these days, leader's name is Charles Wong. He tries to play himself off as an upstanding local business leader. Guy's slippery as hell, but he keeps his hands clean. And his profile high, just to spite us. Our first order of business is Geo Weaver. New to this, you keep an eye out for evidence. I'll see.
Control, hold up in progress at my 20.
Roger.
Runner!
84 Adam, we have backup in your vicinity. What do you need?
You have the right to remain silent.
Shots fired!
Control, check this one for priors.
Received. Checking out.
Look out! Central, please be advised of a 10-10 underway.
10-4. Patrol, we had a 911 report of a drug buy in progress in Chinatown.
Dispatch, we need backup here.
Affirmative.
We need some backup.
Roger.
You have the right to remain silent. Dispatch, I need an ID check.
Checking database for records. Search returned with an active warrant.
Chase him!
Assistance is available. Ten-4, request for backup acknowledged.
You have the right to remain silent. Central, requesting a 1029 on the subject.
Affirmative, stand by. 84, no infractions on record.
Looks like we lost them.
Hello. Hello, buddy.
'84 to Central. We have eyes on a dope. Target is down. Hey, quit struggling.
Book 'em, Dano.
You have the right to remain silent. Dispatch, I need a warrants check on an ID.
Received. Checking now. All clear on that search. No criminal history.
Ah, contraband. You got this, kid? Central, requesting a 1028.
Checking database for records. Nothing flagged in the system. They're clear.
Which game is this?
So, with the August gang taking their dirt nap, Crimson Serpent's got a shot at the top. Who would have thunk it? That Charles Wong's been around the block. Guns, trafficking, gambling. Never got as big as the AG, but he runs a serious operation. And yeah, Weave is one to watch.
Precinct.
She's got fire in the belly, and no mistake. And I got a feeling she has a friend or two in uniform, if you catch...
Nice. It is cheap and quite good.
We are observing a 1034 street fight.
Dispatch to 84, message received.
One less bad guy.
You have the right to remain silent.
Just relax, will ya?
Control, check this one for priors.
Checking database for records. 84, no infractions on record. Copy that.
Dispatch, I need a vehicle registration check.
Affirmative, stand by. Any available units. Street vendors are reporting a possible narcotic sale in Litchfield.
Floor it! Suspect is fleeing on foot!
84 Adam, requesting backup.
Copy that.
We need some backup.
Received.
Cuff him up, Oot.
You have the right to remain silent.
'84 Adam, we have backup in your vicinity. What do you need?
Arrest her!
You have the right to remain silent. Dispatch, I need an ID check.
Affirmative, stand by. All clear on that search. No criminal history.
What have we got here?
Central, requesting a 1029 on the subject.
Received. Checking now. Nothing flagged in the system. They're clear.
Quitting time.
Acknowledged.
You got this, kid? Quit struggling.
Listen up, everyone. Before you get to your regular assignments, we have a special guest who needs our help.
Spencer Eye Shop, Matt.
Oh, my mistake. Spencer.
Hello, officers. I come to you with news of a serious crime. Several.
They stole them out of the exhibits?
Some, yes. About half were stolen from out in the open. The rest were taken from our vault, which means that whoever made off with them knew what they...
Got any suspect?
I have no earthly idea who would do such a thing. And to tell you the truth, I'm more concerned with finding the lost items than I am...
Okay, you heard the man. Keep your eye out for any of this stuff as you move around the city. Then bring it in, get it to you...
Thank you, officers.
Another beautiful day in paradise.
Unit 84, investigate a suspicious object that has been observed at the rear of the ACB bank.
Central, we've located the item. Property of Averno Museum. Doesn't look particularly dangerous. Looks like we need a 4-digit code. Central, requesting a 1028.
Checking database for records. Records indicate prior criminal activity.
Positive plate check. Let's bring him in.
We have units on standby if required. Suspect vehicle last spotted on Fenwick Intersection 6. Assistance is available.
84 Adam, requesting backup.
Roger.
You have the right to remain silent. Dispatch, I need a warrants check on an ID.
Checking database for records. 84, individual is a known felon.
We'll take that. Okay, they're sober. Dispatch, I need a vehicle registration check.
Affirmative, stand by. 84, no infractions on record.
Control 84 requesting a plate run.
Checking database for records. All clear on that search, no criminal history. Multiple sightings of a 1032 auto theft in Litchfield.
Central, we'll take that. Hold still, damn it! Hey, quit struggling!
Cuff him up, Oot. You have the right to remain silent. Control, check this one for priors.
Affirmative, stand by. 84, no infractions on record.
Ah, contraband. Okay, they're sober. HQ, this is Kelly. I need a plate check.
Received. Checking now. All clear on that search. No criminal history.
'84 to control. We have a vehicle accident in my 20.
Roger that.
Central, requesting a 1029 on the subject.
Received. Checking now. 84, no infractions on record.
You have the right to remain silent.
Good catch. What have we got here? Central, requesting a 1028.
Checking database for records. Search returned with an active warrant.
They're wanted!
Dispatch, I need a warrants check on an ID.
Checking database for records. Nothing flagged in the system. They're clear.
Got ourselves a drunk driver. Ah, contraband. Good catch.
You have the right to remain silent.
HQ, this is Kelly. I need a plate check.
Received. Checking now. 84, individual is a known felon.
Positive plate check. Let's bring him in. Central, we'll take that.
Acknowledged.
Book him, Dano. You have the right to remain silent. Don't make it worse for yourself. Control, check this one for priors.
Received. Checking now. All clear on that search. No criminal history.
Okay, they're sober. We'll take that. Central, requesting a 1028.
Checking database for records. Nothing flagged in the system. They're clear.
HQ, this is...
Attention units, we have reports of a street fight occurring in Mercer Heights. Records indicate prior criminal activity.
10-4, dispatch. We'll take it from here.
Stop
you got this,
there.
partner.
Cuff him up, boot. You have the right to remain silent. Dispatch, I need a warrants check on an ID.
Checking database for records. 84, no infractions on record.
Remain silent. Control, check this one for priors.
Received. Checking now. Nothing flagged in the system. They're clear.
Wake up, partner. We got suspects to arrest. Shift's over. Yabba dabba do.
Cordell, you busy?
I always have time for you.
Don't say that too loud. I'm liable to hold you to it. I have an undercover assignment for... We're getting reports of street races happening across Averno. Same cars keep showing up. We're pretty... If they're flouting the law to race like this, I want you to keep an eye out. And if you can, work your way into their outfit.
Yes, ma'am.
Another day, another dime. Central, requesting a 1028.
Received. Checking now. All clear on that search. No criminal history.
Dispatch, I need a vehicle registration check.
Affirmative. Stand by. 84. No infractions on record.
Control 84, requesting a plate run.
Received. Checking now. 84. Individual is a known felon.
You hear that? Get after him!
We have units on standby if required. Suspect vehicle identified in Springwood. Was last seen in Ramona.
84 Adam, requesting backup.
84 received.
Watch what you're doing.
Suspect vehicle identified in Springwood.
Dispatch, we need backup here.
Dispatch to 84, message received.
Trying to get away.
Suspect is rolling on flats, but they ain't stopping.
All right, that's enough. You have the right to remain silent. Dispatch, I need an ID check.
Checking database for records. Nothing flagged in the system. They're clear.
Okay, they're sober. You'll never know what you'll find searching a suspect's car. Central, requesting a 1028.
Affirmative, stand by. All clear on that search. No criminal history.
Dispatch, I need a vehicle registration check.
Received. Checking now. 84, no infractions on record.
Central, requesting a 1028.
Checking database for records. Search returned with an active warrant.
Positive plate check. Let's bring him in.
Last spotted at Pilgrim's Lookout. Support is standing by.
Need backup at my location.
84 received.
We've got a chase. Dispatch, I need a vehicle registration check.
Received. Checking now. Records indicate prior criminal activity.
Take her down! Let's get some backup here.
84 Aata, requesting backup. Look out, partner. Vehicle fire.
She's shooting! Suspect is fleeing on foot.
You have the
Arrest
right
her.
to remain silent. Control, check this one for priors.
Affirmative, stand by. 84, individual is a known felon.
Ah, contraband. Had a few brewskis. Control 84 requesting a plate run.
Affirmative, stand by. Search returned with an active warrant.
They're wanted!
All clear on that search. No criminal history.
1032, stolen vehicle situation underway.
Received.
She's hit a civilian!
Acknowledged.
You're too far away.
Suspect vehicle last spotted in Bakersfield.
Shoot the vehicle!
Suspect vehicle was last seen in Chinatown.
Get tighter to the suspect!
Suspect vehicle last spotted in Chinatown.
We got a vehicle fire here.
Runner!
They've ditched the vehicle.
Roger that. Support is standing by.
You have the
Hook 'em
right
and
to
book 'em,
remain
kid.
silent. Dispatch, I need an ID check.
Received. Checking now. 84, no infractions on record.
That explains the driving. What have we got here?
Affirmative.
Control 84 requesting a plate run.
Affirmative, stand by. Nothing flagged in the system. They're clear.
HQ, this is Kelly. I need a plate check.
Checking database for records. Records indicate prior criminal activity.
Positive plate check. Let's bring him in.
Central, requesting a 1029 on the subject.
Affirmative, stand by. 84, individual is a known felon.
Okay, they're sober. We'll take that.
Patrol, we had a 911 report of a drug buy in progress in Chinatown.
Floor it! Cuff her up, Boots.
Hold it. You have the right to
He's
remain
running.
silent.
You have the right to remain silent.
You got this, kid? Just relax, will ya?
No jaywalking. Keep the traffic moving.
Dispatch, I need a vehicle registration check.
Affirmative, stand by. All clear on that search. No criminal history.
New face, huh? Listen, we don't take prisoners out here. You cross the finish line however you have to. And don't go crying to your mommy about it.
Littering activity in this location.
84 received. Affirmative, backup is inbound.
Control 84 requesting a plate run.
Checking database for records.
Hey, Control, we got a dangerous driver.
Roger that. Search returned with an active warrant.
You hear that? Get after him!
Dispatch, I need a warrants check on an ID.
Received. Checking now.
Arrest him!
You have the right to remain silent.
Well, looky here. Okay, they're sober. Central, please be advised of a 10-10 underway.
Affirmative.
You have the right to remain silent. You have the right to remain silent. Dispatch, I need an ID check.
Affirmative, stand by.
1 perp coming in, dispatch.
84, no infractions on record.
Quit struggling. You got this, kid? Wrap it up, partner. It's beer o'clock.
Cordell, nice work out there. We got enough evidence to give Weaver her day in court. Antonio got in touch. Says he's gonna call the payphone. Why don't you go talk to him for me?
Weaver. She's on the rooftop on Portalo Hill, right by the gas station. Better get there.
He give you anything?
Weaver's at a rooftop on Portalo Hill. We have to go.
That's great, kid. Dispatch, give me Lee.
This is Lee.
We know where Weaver is. Rooftop on Port...
10-4. Great work. We're on our way.
Squad car. Looks like someone beat us to her.
Appreciate the donation to my, retirement fund. So yeah, the department's starting to build a pretty serious case on your outfit. If you guys keep leaving loose ends, it could get rough for you.
I'll tell Popov to tighten things up. Anyone new in the department I need to worry about?
Nah, just a rookie. Remember Chief Cordell? His kid.
More cannon fodder. Love it. Hey, who the hell is that?
Christ, it's the Cordell kid!
You have the right to remain silent.
Cuff him up!
Hey, Cordell. Look who the cat dragged in. Officer Choi.
Come on, Kelly. I thought cops were supposed to stick together.
And I thought they weren't supposed to take kickbacks from crooks for inside information.
Central, requesting a 1029 on the subject.
Received. Checking now. Nothing flagged in the system. They're clear.
You have the right to remain silent.
Just relax, will ya? The suspects need to go in the vehicle.
come on, Daniel. I expect this from the rank and file, but you know better.
I was working undercover.
Don't try to feed me that, Troy. When Cordell found you, you were delivering our info to the Crimson Serpent.
So I could prove they're dirty.
This may come as a shock, Danny, but we already know the Crimson Serpent commits crimes. Now we just know they commit them with your help. You're a disgrace to the badge officer. At least I won't have to call you that much longer.
Don't do this. I have information to trade. There's a shipment coming in.
From where?
I'm not sure, but it's coming in at the dock.
Oh, it's good to know.
It's supposed to be the biggest one they've had all year. Pavlov is overseeing the drop
Now there's something we can chat about. Thanks for your work today, Nick. You can go ahead and punch out. Looks like Danny and I have a lot to...
It's time to get moving on the Jawheads, Cordell. Let's start with how they operate.
What can you tell me?
They're garden variety punks, wannabe revolutionaries. Heads full of garbage and faces full of safety pins. Christ, I'd rather deal with hippies any day. And I frickin' hate hippies. Along with the love of terrible fashion and music, seems they've developed a taste for armed robberies, assault, and smuggling. You name it, there's
How's the investigation?
Well, they're not exactly hiding what they're up to. We just need enough evidence to make the charges stick. The chief said he was going to help me out with some personnel, but then he sent you. We all have to start somewhere. I just don't know why it has to be on. Until recently, the Jawheads were a bunch of disorganized small-timers. Something changed when they crystallized around this band, Caviar Lockjaw, or as I like to call them, Audio Poison. The band's been an effective recruitment tool. Now kids are lining up to get a taste of living dangerously. So our first order of business is to take them down. I want you to find anything we can tie to Caviar Lockjaw and get it to Eugene, okay?
Back on the grind.